Alright, and I don't usually do this type of video, but I recently purchased this guitar, got a great deal on it. I got it for half price of what they're selling for on Amazon, and it was listed on eBay as used, but it was in the factory packaging. It is brand new. The seller had two of these. I bought one. I wished I'd bought the other. This is a new brand. I seen Richard James review these, the ball shredder guy, and I just really loved it, but the price was not really lovable. But once I played this, I'm telling you, at $3.89, this is very well worth the price. And I'm telling you, this is a rocket. Just a few of the specs. It's 24 fret, 5-piece roasted maple neck, bone nut, stainless steel frets, which are great. I found no dead spots. I found no sharp edges, nothing. I have nothing bad to say about that. I really like the bridge. It's a 2-point Fender style with brass saddles, and the pickups are really hot. They kind of remind me of the Ibanez DiMarzios, the INF pickups, and the body is mahogany, and there's no neck plate. You have this rounded heel, and not the best in the world. This could have been rounded a little better, but I mean, who's going to play? Bet you can reach the last fret without a lot of problem. And I'll go more in depth about a lot of this. This is kind of an introduction, and the only gripe I have is the neck is kind of thick. It's more vintage Strat than it is Ibanez or Jackson, which really doesn't suit this guitar that well. But I may decide to sand it down. I don't know yet. I hate to change anything. There's also, which one is it? Yeah. Well, and the knob came off, but coil split here, which splits both, and you have a 3-way switch. I've not got into the guts to see what quality that the hardware and stuff is, but if it's like everything else, I wouldn't be surprised if it's very good quality. The top is supposed to be poplar burl. The guitar sounds amazing. The action is pretty high right out of the box. I'm pretty sure the strings they're Deodarios. There was a tag that came with it. I'm pretty sure they're 10s, which again is odd for this type of guitar. They just feel really tight. I'm going to do a setup and see. The neck is good. It's actually really, really straight. May take some tension out of that and put a little bow in it, but seeing a little glue residue or something here, but it's the only flaw that I've seen so far. So this is not, as I said in the original pictures I posted, this is not a $400 guitar. I've been around guitars for almost 40 years. This is a $700 guitar. I kind of like the idea of this, but the way I sit and play on this knee a lot, it's kind of awkward. But maybe I'll get used to it. If it was turned around the other way, that would be great. But this is, I'm undecided on that. But like I said, I'll do some more in depth and then do some. I've not even took the plastic off the pickups yet. But I'll dig in here and look at the hardware, get it set up, do some playing on it for you guys, and we'll go from there. But by all means, if you're looking for this type of guitar, even at $389, this guitar is a steal. Okay, I'm going to play this thing now. I put the bar on and I've done a little bit of setup, adjusted the neck just a little bit, and I dropped the action down quite a bit. And I've got it where it's just starting to buzz, but it's not that noticeable. So I'm impressed that the fretwork is as good as it is so far. So this thing's set up pretty low, not super low, but I swear these are 10 gauge strings. So with 9s, you could probably get away with a little bit more. So, but I want to say I'm in no way affiliated with Boya&Ziqi or Amazon or Richard James, the ball shredder. I just saw him demo this guitar and really liked it, and was lucky enough to find it for a lesser price. So I jumped on it, and I'm amazed. I am amazed. I still haven't taken the plastic off the pickups. Let's just do this right now. So there you go. You saw it right here. Put it in my trash can. So I'm really liking these pickups. As I said, they really sound like the Ibanez INFs, which I was always a fan of. They were made up by the Marzio. So the only thing, my bridge is squatting a little bit here. So I probably need to adjust the screws in the back just a little bit on the trim to level it out. So here we go. I'm going to start with some clean sounds, get into some grit, bluesy stuff, classic rock, and then go into some shredding. That's the humbucker in the bridge, single coil. Both single coils. Next single. Neck double coil. Okay, I'm going to open her up and see what she's made of here. Let's start with the trim cavity. Alright. 2 springs. Well, them some big claw screws there. I'm going to leave that off for now. It's a good looking trim. It's got a kind of a taper there where the strings go in. I didn't mention it before, but I really like the bar where it pops in and then there's a set screw where you can tighten it up so it can swing if you want it to swing and stay still if you want it to stay still. The only thing here, I wish they'd inset this. I used to do stuff like this when I built, just lay stuff on top, and it's too easy. And I mean, you never know it when you're playing it, but a little better sign of quality. Of course, they've set this in on the control cabinet. Back. All right, little. I don't know what you can see and what you can't see there. It's just got pretty cheap components here. A little dime-sized pot, and it's not really good quality. It's not shielded. I'll probably go back and shield this a little later. There's even a piece of styrofoam in here, which is how in the world. That stuff gets everywhere, but I've never seen it in a control cavity. Let's go ahead and look at this input jack. And it's not too terrible. Of course, there's not a lot of difference in the cheapest ones you can buy and the best ones you can buy, but you know, this is a $3 jack. And this too, I really wish they turned it that way. It tends to get in my way as I'm playing. But you know, hey, they tried. Not gonna gripe too much. This, as I've said repeatedly, is an amazing playing and sounding guitar, even at $400. And alright, so just kind of in conclusion, Boya&Ziqi, I don't remember the model name of the guitar, but it's kind of a copy of a Charvel. It is a copy of a Charvel, and they've done a great job. $389 on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. Can't believe I just said that. And yeah, even at $400, buy this. If you need this guitar, if you want this guitar, it is well worth. Right out of the box, it was totally playable. It sounds amazing, and this guitar, if it had a real name on it, yeah, this would be $1,200 all day long. It's that good. The only thing, the neck is kind of thick for the type of guitar that it looks like it would be. The tuners are not that great if you're going to do Eddie stuff. And I don't like the placement of this. It would have been better here, or if they turned it this way. I tend to play like this a lot, so I don't even know if I'm in the shot, but I'll figure it out later. So yeah, buy this.